It always started the same way. A girl goes missing. No witnesses. Her room untouched, except for the blood. She was smart, pretty, a brunette. And she vanished without a sound. One case became 2, then 7, then 12. And someone was watching. Someone with a smile. And a plan. This isn't just a story about murder. It's a story about deception. About a man named Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was born on November 24th, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. From the beginning, his life was full of secrets. His mother, Eleanor Louise Cowell, wasn't married, which was shameful back then. To hide the truth, she had Ted in a home for unwed mothers. He grew up thinking his grandparents were his parents, and his mother was his sister. He wouldn't find out the truth until he was a teenager. That discovery, some say, was the start of something dark inside him. Ted did well in school. He was charming, smart, and ambitious. In the 1970s, he studied psychology, dreamed of law school, and even worked on political campaigns. He dated a woman named Stephanie Brooks. She was tall, dark-haired, and from a wealthy family. She broke up with him, said he lacked direction. That breakup affected him deeply. He disappeared from her life for over a year. Then came back, more polished and successful. She took him back, but once he had her again, he left without a word. He had taken control, and that's all he wanted. On January 4th, Karen Sparks was attacked in her bed with a metal rod. She survived, but was left with life-changing injuries and no memory. A few weeks later, Linda Ann Healy went missing. She was a local radio personality. Her bed was made. Her pillow was soaked with blood. Her nightgown and backpack were gone. Then more girls disappeared. Donna Manson, Susan Rancourt, Roberta Parks, Brenda Ball, Jorgan Hawkins. All from college campuses. All brunettes. All had hair parted down the middle. All vanished during the day. Ted used fake injuries to trick them, like wearing a cast or using crutches. He'd ask for help. They helped. And then they were gone. The media called it the Ted murders after one witness heard that name. Police released a sketch. Ted's own girlfriend, Liz Kendall, gave them his name. But there was no hard evidence. No bodies, no proof. Bundy stayed ahead. No one suspected Ted Bundy. He worked at a suicide hotline, helping people in crisis. One of his co-workers, Ann Rule, was a former police officer. She described him as kind, thoughtful, and warm. He was polite, clean-cut, and intelligent. He drove a beige Volkswagen Beetle, nothing flashy. But behind closed doors, Ted was a different man. He kept trophies from his victims, photos, body parts. He revisited the crime scenes. Sometimes he even talked to the corpses. He combed their hair, put makeup on them, posed them. This wasn't just murder. It was obsession. It was about control. In August 1975, police stopped Ted in Salt Lake City. Inside his car, they found a ski mask, a crowbar, handcuffs, trash bags, a rope, an ice pick, pantyhose with eye holes. He was arrested. Then a major breakthrough. A young woman named Carol Duranch identified him in a lineup. She had escaped from him earlier that year. Ted was connected to more cases. He was sent to Colorado for trial. In December 1977, he escaped by jumping out of a courthouse window. He was found 6 days later. But a month later, he escaped again, this time through the ceiling of his jail cell. He was gone for 46 days. And during that time, the killings got even worse. In January 1978, Ted broke into the Chi Omega sorority house at Florida State University. In just 15 minutes, he attacked 4 women. 2 were killed, Lisa Levy and Margaret Bowman. 2 others barely survived with brutal injuries. Then he kidnapped 12-year-old Kimberly Leach. Her body was found weeks later under a pig shed. Ted wasn't just killing anymore. He was falling apart, fast. In February 1978, Ted was caught again, driving a stolen car. He gave police a fake name, but they knew who he was. His trial became the first murder trial ever shown on live TV. Ted insisted on representing himself. He acted like it was a performance. He cross-examined witnesses, even survivors. He smiled. He flirted. He proposed to a woman in court. But the evidence was solid. Bite marks on one victim matched his teeth. Fibers from his car matched victims' clothes. Eyewitnesses saw him near the crime scenes. The jury found him guilty. He was sentenced to death. While on death row, Ted tried to delay his execution by confessing in pieces. He admitted to 30 murders. But experts believe the number is much higher, maybe over 100. He blamed everything from his childhood to pornography. But in truth, he never showed any real remorse. He was cold, calculated, always trying to stay in control. On January 24, 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair at Florida State Prison. Crowds gathered outside. Some mourned. Many cheered. They chanted, "Burn, Bundy, burn." He was dead, but his story wasn't. Books, movies, documentaries, they all told his story again and again. Ted Bundy became a symbol, a warning. Proof that monsters don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they look like us. Smile like us. Live next door. Ted Bundy wasn't just a killer. He was a mask, a lie, a mirror of what evil can truly look like.